Welcome to Gutter Talk, the show all about comics and graphic novels. I'm your host, Matt Mitchell. It's going to be another short episode this month as I've just been slowly reading my way through this monster of a graphic novel. So it's only the new issues. Let's get into them. First up is Hellboy, The Bones of Giants, number 3, and this issue shows what I really love about Hellboy. Him staring down a creature 10 times his size. We see the King of the Frost Giants has been revived, and Hellboy has to face him head on, and we get this great panel of him punching him in the face. But it's all a tease because the real battle is going to go down in the final issue out next month, and I can't wait for it. Next up is DC vs. Vampires number 4, which I had to read digitally because apparently I've been hyping this series up too much, and my local comic shop sold out as soon as it arrived. In this issue, we see Oliver Queen think that he's snuck up on Batman, and after they tussle, they're confronted by the rest of the Justice League. Before that happens, Batman is able to implement a plan with Alfred, which we don't get to see, but I kind of assume that they're blessing the clouds somehow so that it rains holy water on the vampires of Gotham. This issue was great because there was a lot more backstory. We finally learn out how Oliver Queen found out about the vampires in the first place, and they drop a lot of hints as to who might be running the vampires behind the scenes. Also from DC this month is Dark Knights of Steel number 3, where Princess Zala is absolutely wreaking havoc, and Wonder Woman finds herself caught between supporting her kingdom of the Amazons and believing that her girlfriend Zala wouldn't do these things. We also see a little bit of a tease for some secrets Batman has when he encounters a shard of kryptonite. This series is really starting to pick up steam, so get on board if you're not reading this already. Speaking of wreaking havoc, we have King of Spies number 2. Roland is on a rampage, killing tons of previously protected monsters. There's a lot of epic action and brutal kills, including one with a helicopter blade that was really awesome. And the government has to retaliate by hiring Roland's son to put a stop to him. So expect more spy-to-spy action in the next few issues. Last for this month is She-Hulk number 1. I picked up this nice Adam Hughes cover. The story is set after she's been a member of the Fantastic Four and Avengers, and she's just trying to get back on her feet after being a hero for so long. Honestly, there wasn't much in this story for me because I'm not familiar with She-Hulk's history or a lot of the minor characters. It didn't all make sense for me. There wasn't a clear mission established like She-Hulk needs to do this. It's more a slice of life featuring the She-Hulk until maybe the last 2 pages where there's what it seems like is supposed to be a shocking reveal, but I don't know who this character is, so it didn't make sense. I'm not blown away by it. This issue didn't hook me, so unless it significantly improves, I'm probably not going to keep reading this. Moving on to the quote of the month, there weren't any standout quips, so I'm going to give it to DC vs. Vampires because it seems like every issue, Nightwing is hitting on Batgirl, and it's always a little bit funny, a little bit cringy, and this issue he goes, "It's not that I never have a clue what you're talking about that bothers me. I just feel like I'm letting you down when I don't go, oh, after you say stuff like that." That's all for this episode of Gutter Talk. Remember to let me know what you've been reading and what I should be reading. And if you'd like to support the channel, please hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. And I'll see you around comic shops in February.